challenging through Pagel's corner as they go down the back straightaway. So Mark Littlehales, goodness only knows what that was about. Have a look behind him. Ryan Kaler gets around the outside of Jason Killick. Here comes 3 wide into the hairpin corner, and well, they got an attraction in front of Darren Reed, who drifts a little high. Bryce Bayfield has a look on the inside, so Darren Reed, Bryce Bayfield, a little bit of a scrap there. Emily Steffens. Bit of a challenge at the front of the field here between Jackson Cunny down on the inside. Claire Bichus leads it up. The Zinc straightaway down on the inside. Aidan Rigby. Hollyman tries to close that door. Rigby's almost there. Can't do it. Brodie Hollyman holds on to his lead around Pagel's corner. Through the hairpin for Braden Steffens. Has got Sam James right behind him as they take the white one. So does Jack Bichou. There will be Peter Jenner under the tower one more time for our race leader. Alan Schultz in the 75 car leads through to the race lead around Pagel's corner for the first time in the restart. Steve Potts putting some distance between himself. A bit of a challenge here for position number 2, and it's Matt Hardy. Hardy down the inside last time and up the Zinc straight away. McKennell down on the inside as they take the white one. McKennell versus Russ Hardy. McKennell goes to the race lead, holds it in line as they go round Pagel's. 2 number 1s. Hard at it into Pagel's for the first time. Outside Steve Price. Can he get the drive? Tony Blanche is down on the inside of him. The one on a mission on the outside is Nathan Tompkins. Gets squeezed by Steve Hop down on the inside as they go down the back chute. We're going to have a change at the front of the field, and Tim Weir too quick for Frank Packer as they go round Pagel's corner. Tim Weir, Frank Packer having a little look down the inside. Henshaw again thinks about it, changes his mind. Through the hairpin corner one more time. Terry Grant, Daniel Henshaw almost level go round Pagel's corner. Have a look at the challenge up the front. Plenty of panel paint swapping as they arrive at the hairpin. Time. It's still Mitch Wogan. Brodie Hollyman is right there, not giving anything away through the hairpin corner one more time. Up the Zinc straight away. At the moment, Carter Armstrong all by himself out the front. Chasing him hard in the 25 is TJ Horn. Through the hairpin corner, they're chasing Matt Hardy. Back behind him, it's still Peter Greer. Behind Peter Greer is the 20 car of Graham Holland, but manages to hold on in position number 2. Paul Reeves is back there as we've lost car 10 up onto the infield. Can he get it mobile again? But Steve Hopkins has been able to get up past the 34 of Mark Taylor. Up the Zinc straight away goes Bruce Marshall. Steve Price tucks the nose underneath and goes into position number 2. Tony Bevan Burden, Doug Rigby, Josh Rigby. Down the back straight away, goes back to Dion Cook, Declan Brownsey, and at the back, Matt Clayton. Another lap down on the journey and trying to find a way past Jason Killick is Ryan Kaler in the hairpin corner. John Stowers looking to drive around the outside and into position number 3, changes direction around the top corner and goes back down on the low side of Darren Reed, leaving him nowhere to go in the hairpin corner, and she goes in. Hairpin corner is where our race leader, smoking the back tyres, is Gavin Wooden in car number 7. For some reason, again, he goes wide in that top corner. Move up 2 places at the advantage of Mark Horseman. A little bit of push and shove, and we've lost one in the hairpin corner, turned it right around. Taylor, the next one through there will be Graham Holland. That's the way they go under the tower that time. As the 20 car of Graham Holland manages to get through into position number 2, and they're all chasing Stephen Hopkins into the hairpin corner. Stephen Hopkins, Graham Holland, Michael Denning. 2 laps remaining in the event as the 2 protagonists back in the pack. Lock horns once again. That's Lee McKinnell. Gets a nice old biff and shove, and goodbye. Wow. Issue on the inside of Alexander Nicolaisen as the light goes green. We are away and racing, and Jackson Cunny gets a good start from Claire Bichou, who tucks in there in position number 2. Riley Killick. So, Riley Killick in position 2 has got away a bit from Claire Bichou. Alexander Nicolaisen not too far away, and then we go to Jackson Brim. A whole heap of cars. One of those is Jackson Brim's about to have a lap put on him by our race leader Jackson Cunny. We'll follow that to the top corner as they still a battle royal between Claire Bichou and Alexander Nicolaisen for position number 3. But here he comes, folks. Put your hands together for him, Jackson Cunny. Big winner in the Junior New Stars. Right. Top Stars roll out for their feature. Brody Hollyman on the outside, Curtis Peel and Braden Stephens, and that's the way they settle down around the top corner. Cooper Reid and Jack Bichou, another lap down on the journey for Aidan Rigby. Hollyman arrives on the scene. They don't have to get out of his way. Brody goes to the inside. Curtis Peel goes with him as they both dive underneath. Georgia Wolf. Curtis Peel doesn't quite make it. Georgia Wolf tried to close the door into the hairpin corner. He's only got the Zinc Straightaway to go, and another feature race under his belt for Aidan Rigby. Brody Hollyman in position number 2, Curtis Peel in 3. Racing, Tim Weir, Frank Packer. Packer high on the racetrack, up into position number 5 as they go down the back chute one more time. Tim Weir, Frank Packer, Josh Rigby, Andrew Pickering, Matt Claydon, Declan Brownsey. Next one through there is Dion Cook. Tim Weir, Frank Packer's not too far away. Tim Weir, Frank Packer, Josh Rigby, Andrew Pickering. Bevan Burton, Cook. Let's go back to our race leader. Tim Weir, Frank Packer's turned it around. Can you believe? Brings on a yellow one and trying to avoid him. We go Bevan to Matt Claydon, Declan Brownsey, Doug Rigby, but it's Tim Weir who's going to take the Sierra to another feature race win. Takes the checkered flag to the better Josh Rigby, Andrew Pickering. Roll onto the racetrack. It is Jason Killick, Sue Chapman. Go, we're racing. Ryan Kaler will lead them to Pagel's corner for the first time. Ryan Kaler. Steve Cook. So the front 3 very close together around Pagel's corner and down the back straightaway. Ryan Kaler, Steve Cook, Kaler, Johnson probably looking for the big outsider. No, he's not. Through the hairpin, up the outside he goes of Sue Chapman. Switches to the inside, and that was the wrong move. Switches straight back to the outside. Have a look at Cedars. Brad Cedars in there as well. and Ryan Kaler has muscled his way somehow through the lap traffic up the main straightaway, and Ryan Kaler takes it out. Next one home will be Brad Cedars. Go, we're racing on the inside. Bryce Bayfield. Dan Henshaw. That's the way they push and shove around the top corner. Bryce Bayfield is right at the front of the field as Dan Henshaw has a little bit of a think about an outside pass on Bryce Bayfield. Around Pagel's corner, down the back straightaway. Bryce Bayfield, Dan Henshaw. Back then, Bryce Bayfield to the car. The car has died on him, would you believe? I think he missed a gear. It jumped out of gear or something went wrong, but Dan Henshaw has got himself to the lead. Into the hairpin corner for the final time, and Dan Henshaw takes the checkered flag and a win from Bryce Bayfield. Graham Elliott, out they roll. AMCA Queensland State Title on the line. Green flag off and racing. Carter Armstrong leads them to the top corner for the first time. Alan Schultz tucked in behind. TJ Horn, Schultz has turned it around. Carter Armstrong, Daniel Bennett, go, we're racing. The 25 there is TJ Horn. As they put another lap down on the journey with just a few laps left, would be the next one. And then Gavin Wooten as car 6, Peter Jenner, finds himself on the infield as they come up to take the white flag. Carter Armstrong, one to go. Peter Jenner, but it will be Carter Armstrong. Takes it out, Daniel Bennett. But as we said, thank you for your attendance. Great to see you here. See you back here next time at Corbet's Group, Mother Mountain Speedway. Steve Price. Matt Hardy off the front row. Go, we are racing. Steve Price, Matt Hardy. The 76 car tucked in there is Lee McKennell. Steve Price gets the better of the start. Matt Hardy. Lee McKennell gives him a little nudge. I'm here. Next one behind him will be that of Tony Blanche. Is Gary Stacey. Can you believe it? A problem just as our lead car arrived. Hopefully, go round the top corner. Little bit of push and shove. Here's the next one. Back behind him, it's Lee McKennell with car number 1 there at Tony Blanche. Round the top corner they go, Bruce Marshall. We've got Graham Holland. Next one through behind will be that of Paul Reeves, our race leader. Up on the tail, Mark Taylor will be the first one as he goes under the tower. Paul Reeves, and we're back with our race leader in the hairpin corner. Joy Jones is the car in front of him. Dozen laps remaining, and we'll follow him. We're in 2 single figure laps. Pricey decides to stick it high, drives around Joy Jones, puts him between himself and the pursuing car 15 of Matt Hardy. Hardy will have to go high as well. Next car is the car in front of them. The 76 of Lee McKennell is in this as well. Under the tower, they go underneath the 13 car of Peter Greer. Around the top corner, Steve Price to the better. Brett Rowbotham, the car in front of them as they go through the hairpin. Up the zinc straight away. 1 to go. Steve Price, he's 1 lap from home. Steve Price right on the tail of the row bottom car as they go down the back straightaway. Matt Hardy is there. Lee McKinnell through the hairpin for the last time. Steep Price, Matt Hardy, Lee McKinnell. Everyone, well done, Steve Price. Don't forget, we've got a trophy presentation up there in front of the main canteen at the end of this race meeting. We'll get to have a talk to all three place getters